In this tutorial, we will learn a few tricks that will help us to maximize the utility of the SketchUpBIM toolbar. Let's start with units. SketchUpBIM supports both metric and imperial units. If units are not explicitly entered, SketchUpBIM tools use the default SketchUp model units. Default model units are specified on the drawing template in Google SketchUp. Model units can also be changed by clicking on Window, Model Info and under Units. Let's draw a wall. As my default units are inches, I can simply enter 12 to draw a 12-inch wall. Also, I can enter explicit units on all SketchUpBIM dialog boxes. For example, I can enter 12 inches or 1 feet to draw the same wall. As we can see, the resultant wall is the same. SketchUpBIM allows users to mix and match metric and imperial units. Let me demonstrate this by creating a column. I'll change the breadth to 300 millimeters and depth to 1 feet. I'll draw the column. A column with a breadth of 300 millimeters and depth of 1 feet is created. Lastly, let's enter all units in metric and draw a column. I'll enter 30 centimeters for both breadth and depth and draw another column. A new column with dimensions of 30 centimeters is created. Now, let me use this 3-bedroom residential building to demonstrate some other advanced features of SketchUpBIM. First up, it is important to note that SketchUpBIM elements are fully compatible with any and all SketchUp primitives and/or all SketchUp operations. To demonstrate this, I will add a kitchen slab using the standard rectangle tool and push-pull tool in SketchUp. Let me also demonstrate the compatibility of imported models into a building created with SketchUpBIM tools. I will use the 3D warehouse to import a sofa into the living room of the building. As you can notice, any model can be effortlessly imported into a building made with SketchUpBIM elements. Now, let's spend some time on the tolerance options in SketchUpBIM. Tolerance is provided to facilitate the creation of SketchUpBIM elements. The start and end points of the SketchUpBIM elements automatically snap within the tool tolerance. The user can pick to snap to grid points and or the end of walls, columns and or beams. Let me demonstrate with an example. I'll keep the default options and draw a beam here. As you can notice, the beam start and end points automatically snap to the grid points or the center of the existing walls. I'll undo this operation. I'll go back to the tolerance dialog and remove the snap to grids and walls and draw the same beam again. As is evident, this time the beam did not snap to the desired location. In conclusion, the tolerance options are provided to create new elements in complex design situations where it might become important to snap to specified items only. In some cases, it might be required to view the level below to provide a reference for new elements to be added on the current level. This is simple in SketchUpBIM. Simply check the below floor on the layers dialog. In this case, you will notice that the elements from the floor below are now visible on this floor to provide reference for new elements. I'll use this reference to create two new columns on this floor. One last tip. Openings on wall elements can be drawn only in 3D mode. So you will always need to switch back to layer 0 before adding openings for doors and windows. Also, if required, openings can be accurately positioned using input from the keyboard. For instance, to place a window at a distance of 2 feet and a start height of 4 feet, I'll enter 2 feet, 4 feet and press enter. I would like this opening to be 6 feet wide and 4 feet deep. So I'll enter 8 feet, 8 feet and press enter to complete the opening definition. The window is created at the desired location on the wall. This completes the tips and tricks tutorial for SketchUpBIM.